Ever wonder why there never seems to be enough hours in the day? It's a question that haunts us all. We're all given the same 24 hours, yet some people seem to accomplish so much more. The struggle with time management and productivity is a universal one, and it's not about having more time, but making the most of the time we have. Today, we're embarking on a journey. Our mission? To help you seize control of your time and become the productive powerhouse you were meant to be. We're not talking about working harder, but smarter. We're talking about understanding where you're expending unnecessary energy and redirecting it towards things that truly matter. This is the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter where you are the master of your time and not the other way around. Because remember, time is the most precious resource, yet we often squander it. Let's change that. First things first, prioritize. It sounds simple, but how often do you actually do it? Let's dive deeper into this. You see, prioritization is not merely about creating a to-do list, it's about understanding what truly matters to you and what tasks will have the most significant impact on your goals. It's about deciding where to channel your energy to reap the most benefits. Imagine having a basket of rocks, pebbles, sand, and water. If you start with the sand and water, you'll find there's no room for the rocks and pebbles. The same idea applies to your life. If you fill your time with trivial tasks, you'll find no room for what's truly important. Consider this scenario. You have a project deadline at work, a friend's birthday party, and a fitness goal you're working towards. Without prioritization, you might find yourself scrambling to finish the project, squeezing in a gym session, and showing up late to the party, all the while feeling stressed and overwhelmed. But when you prioritize, you can decide which tasks are crucial and which can be postponed or even eliminated. Perhaps you can delegate a portion of the project, hit the gym in the morning, and attend the party later without the looming deadline. Now you're not just juggling tasks, you're managing them effectively, reducing stress and increasing productivity. You see, prioritization is like a compass, guiding you towards your goals and away from unnecessary stress. It helps you focus on the tasks that align with your values and aspirations, allowing you to make the most out of your time and energy. But remember, prioritization is a skill. It takes practice, and it requires honesty with yourself about what truly matters to you. It's about making tough decisions, about saying no to good opportunities, so you can say yes to great ones. Remember, not everything is worth your time. Prioritize wisely. Because at the end of the day, it's not about being busy, it's about being productive. It's not about doing more. It's about achieving more. And that, my friends, is the power of prioritization. Ever heard of time blocks? How about time wasters? You'd be surprised how much these two are related. Let's start with time blocks. Imagine your day as a blank canvas. Now picture dividing this canvas into different sections, each representing a specific task or activity. These sections are what we call time blocks. By assigning a specific time for each activity, you're creating a structured layout for your day. This way, you're not aimlessly wandering through your daily tasks, but you have a clear path and a clear goal. It's like having a roadmap for your day, leading you straight to productivity. But what about those time wasters? You know, those little activities that seem harmless, but before you know it, they've gobbled up hours of your precious time. Social media scrolling, endless web surfing, excessive TV watching. Sound familiar? These are common time wasters that can easily creep into your day and consume your valuable time blocks. So how do we tackle these time wasters? First, we need to identify them. Keep a log of your daily activities for a week and spot those time-consuming culprits. Now, it's not about completely eliminating them. We all need a break, right? But it's about controlling them. Allocate specific time blocks for these activities too. This way, you're not depriving yourself of them, but you're also not letting them overrun your day. Remember, time blocks are not rigid structures. They are flexible and should adapt to your needs. If a task takes longer than expected, adjust your time blocks accordingly. If you finish early, use the extra time wisely. The key is to remain adaptable and resilient. Don't forget, you are the artist of your own day. You decide which colors to use, which lines to draw, and which shapes to fill. You have the power to design a day that is productive, fulfilling, and balanced. Time blocks can be your best friend. Time wasters, your worst enemy. So decide wisely how you want your canvas, your day, to look like. Routine might sound boring, but it's magical when it comes to time management. Picture this. You're a magician, and your wand is your routine. With a swish and a flick, the chaos of your day falls into a harmonious rhythm. The magic trick? It's not a trick at all. It's the power of routine. Routine is the unsung hero of productivity. It's the steady beat that guides your day, the framework around which your activities revolve. A well-crafted routine is like a reliable old friend. It's always there, guiding you, keeping you on track. But what makes a routine magical? It's the predictability, the comfort in knowing what comes next. It's like a well-rehearsed dance, where each step flows seamlessly into the next. You're not scrambling, you're not guessing. You're moving with purpose, with direction. Routine eliminates the energy drain of decision-making. Imagine a day without routine. Each activity, each task requires a decision. What to do next, when to do it, how long to spend on it. It's exhausting. But with routine, it's all mapped out. Your energy is preserved for the tasks at hand, not wasted on incessant planning. So how do you establish a productive routine? Start simple. Identify your most important tasks and schedule them at your peak productivity hours. Gradually build your routine around these pillars. Be consistent, but flexible. Allow for spontaneity, for life's little surprises. It's not about a rigid schedule, it's about creating a rhythm that works for you. Remember, the magic of routine lies in repetition. It's the constant, the steady drumbeat in the symphony of your day. But like any good magician, you need to practice. It takes time to establish a routine, to let it seep into your bones until it becomes second nature. And when it does, that's when the magic happens. That's when you'll see the beauty in the mundane, the extraordinary in the ordinary. You'll find time you never knew you had, energy you never knew you could harness. A good routine is the backbone of effective time management. It's your secret weapon, your magic wand. So go on, wave that wand and watch as your day transforms into a symphony of productive harmony. One of the most powerful words in your time management arsenal? No. Astonishing, isn't it? That a word so small could wield such immense power. Yet in the realm of time management and productivity, no is a veritable superhero, ready and waiting to save your day from the clutches of non-essential tasks. Every day, we're bombarded with requests and demands on our time. Some are important, yes, but many are not. They're distractions, diversions, detours on the road to achieving our goals. They're the non-priority tasks that nibble away at our time, leaving us with crumbs to devote to what truly matters. And that's where the power of no comes into play. Imagine your time as a garden. If you want it to flourish, you need to weed out the non-essentials. Saying no is your gardening tool, helping you prune away the tasks that don't serve your objectives, making room for the ones that do. But you might ask, how can we say no without feeling guilty? How can we decline a request without feeling like we're letting someone down? Here's the secret. It's all about communication. It's about expressing your priorities clearly and respectfully. It's about explaining that your time is dedicated to certain goals, and while you'd love to help, you simply can't accommodate their request right now. Remember, when you say no to one thing, you're saying yes to something else. You're saying yes to your goals, your dreams, your future. Saying no isn't about being selfish or rude. It's about respecting your time and prioritizing your needs. It's about understanding that you can't do everything for everyone. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, you're the one in charge of your life. You're the gardener of your time. So start flexing your no muscle. Start pruning away the non-essentials. Start making room for the tasks that truly matter. Learn to say no, and you'll find you have more yes in your life. So, are you ready to take control of your time? We've journeyed through the corridors of self-realization, understanding the significance of prioritizing, identifying the time blocks and time wasters, and the magic woven by a well-structured routine. We've learned the power of saying no, and how it can free us from unnecessary commitments, enabling us to channel our energy where it truly matters. These aren't just strategies or tips. These are stepping stones to a life where you are the master of your time. A life where you're not running against the clock, but walking hand in hand with it. It's not about packing more tasks into your day, but about investing your time in more meaningful, productive ways. So I urge you, don't just listen to these words, apply them. Let these insights mold your everyday routines and witness the transformation. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start optimizing your time today. Remember, the time is now.